Hello, everybody. How are we? Just tired as fuck, to put it nicely. So we might be doing a little bit of a shorter stream. I don't know if we're gonna actually get to the point where I said we were gonna stop. Thursday? I don't know. It really depends, but I am tired. We streamed for a very long time last night. Excuse me, sorry. But we're here today. How are we doing? Today has been a day for me. Let me tell you. Dealing with the wonderful people of the real world. Hard sarcasm there. Last time we had a little bit of difficulty with some of the trainers in the game, one of which almost swept us with the Metagross. Thankfully, we were able to recover. A lot of last stream was just going around and exploring the areas that we can now explore thanks to us having Surf. And as you can see, our team has changed quite a bit if you did not catch the last stream. So we're going to do a quick team recap. You guys are all caught up. We have Flamey Ahoy here, the Moltres, the rock and fighting type at level 45. It's an adamant nature, which is a little bit unfortunate because Moltres is more of a special attacker, but with us being rock and fighting, it actually kind of does help because most rock and fighting types are physical anyways. But we got Icicle Spear, Dark Pulse, Leech Life, and Revenge as our moveset. We have overrated our ghost type Flygon here. Pass, Bug Buzz, Shadow Punch, and Flamethrower. We have Sudhea, our Poison and Dark type Dragonite here at level 47. She's got the Black Sludge to get a little bit of recovery. With Cross Chop, Aqua Tail, Fly, and Leaf Blade. We got Weewoo, our Psychic type Mewtwo at level 50, holding the leftovers. We got Shockwave, Confusion, Mud Bomb, and Bug Bite. We got Priya, our Dragon type Pinsir. Here at level 50, we got Rock Slide, Dragon Claw, Spatial Ren, and finally got rid of Cut now that we're here in Canalave City for Brick Break. And last but not least, we got Teefs, our Wailord, the... Oh, what typing was he? He was a cool typing. Probably remember. Psychic and Fire. Psychic Fire type here at level 44. We just caught him. I think we caught him in Canalave City, did we not? Yeah, we just caught him in Canalave City. But it's got Shadow Sneak, Lovely Kiss, Kiss, Flame Wheel, and Surf. And that is the team. Hello, Nicole. How are we doing today? Your boy is... Oh, man. Tired. I don't think I slept enough last night after streaming super duper late. In general as well, so... We're here now, though. I've been actually looking forward to doing this all day today, so always a good sign, right? Getting ready to be passionate about stream. Oh, controller wants to shut off. I kid you not, I'm pretty sure I charged this controller like the entire duration of when we streamed on Thursday. All I do is sleep right now, but I did get asked to be my friend's bridesmaid and got tacos from a taco man. I love that. When you're in training, then, you know. So he's just casually here inside of this house, Byron. Yeah, my mom was like, hey, you want to go out to eat after work? Well, this was when I came home and I was like, man, I really don't want to go out because it's like I just got home and like I kind of prefaced, I got to deal with some wonderful people today. And it's funny because the attitude and the demeanor I have now, like I seem very mentally drained from it. But it's also something like I don't deal with it that often, thankfully. Or I feel like I do a good job of containing how I truly feel about people's idiotic decisions. Like, I'm not saying like there hasn't been times where I get like PO'd when somebody does something very stupid, but I feel like I can hide what I want to say to somebody about things like that pretty darn well. And anybody, if you've worked a retail job before, you know, you kind of know what I'm saying without me needing to go any further into said topic. Because so many people feel like they're entitled to things. And so when you tell them no, you're not special, they don't like that. And people are just more special than others, and it can be very frustrating, and that's okay. We know we're... You see, but you saying that doesn't... I don't think that helps the argument of what I'm trying to say. Well, the other kind of special, the not good kind. What are you trying to say right now, Nicole? Oh, hold on. This is my first encounter in here, by the way. Completely forgot that we can get an encounter in here. Didn't even think about that until I see my boy Marsh Stamp. All right, I'm gonna go into Waylord. Hopefully, he does not have anything that's super effective against me. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and Lovely Kiss. People more stupid than others, but that is kind of mean. Still true though. Yeah. In general, I sound like a bee. Hey, you know what? Sometimes the truth hurts, right? I think we already know that, like, the truth hurts. And he gets the paralysis. You bastard. Alright, is he gonna be me some Swampert? Like, this could be a very good mon to keep in the PC in case somebody happens to die. He'll type Swampert. Go ahead and name him Avaric. But yeah, I feel like I'm very fortunate to not deal with as much as some people do. But I think it's kind of, I think a lot of that reasoning has to do with, like, the whole golden rule. You know, treat others how you want to be treated. And, like, just thinking about all of the jobs that I've worked and all the people I would have worked with and whatnot. Man, some people really do ask for it. And sometimes I get put in this uncomfortable situation where I have to deal with said person after they're heated someone else. And it's just like, I'm always just like, you know what, if you're gonna do this, let's do it. You're gonna come in here with a pissy attitude, bring it on. But I thankfully feel like I have a pretty calm demeanor with things. I feel like I don't get super overly worked up about a lot of stuff, which I feel like in some cases is like a benefit, but I also feel like that's a curse because some people could take that, take advantage of that. Be like, oh, Tristan doesn't get mad at these sort of things. I can just constantly, you know, keep poking at them, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like the one day that I snap, they're like, oh, I didn't think that would make you upset. Just don't be a douche. Very, very simple. I was gonna say, there's no way I'm dying to a critical hit this early on in the stream, right? And that wasn't even a critical hit. So that for sure is stab on Machamp. So that makes me wonder... Well, no, if he got the download boost in physical attack, that would have killed me outright. Yeah, that has to be stab. But what other typing could he... Psychic? No. Flying, maybe? Maybe. He could be a flying type here, chat. We'll keep it. I guess I just go Mewtwo then, huh? Because he can't crit me, so I would feel safe going into Mewtwo. That reason alone. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna end up when we end stream today. I don't think Iron Island should... The lake stuff realistically shouldn't take us too long. I don't know. I do not know where we're gonna end up today. Ugh. Legs hurt. Go ahead and heal up. Ashout berry. That's not bad. Not what I was expecting. Just now. I'm be real. I was like, what could it be? Mantike. Probably would have been pissed if Mantike was my encounter. Don't get me wrong, I love Mantike. I think it's adorable. I suppose it's probably going to be hard for us to get if we were to encounter another Meganium that would be as good as the one that we had. Because it's going to have different type thing. Yeah, different type moves. Its level up learn set is going to be completely different. It had a Metagross. Which is fine, I don't need a Metagross. I mean, it's a steel type though. I don't have a steel type yet. Yeah, I don't have a steel type on my team. There is right. Belly drum. I mean, that's not bad. I don't really think I have anybody that can really take advantage of belly drum well, though. I'd say maybe Moltres would be a decent shout, but he's also pretty frail. I mean, we saw how much damage. Well, it was super effective. Steel Wing. He lived. Alright, like 99% certain I charged this bitch. I really don't want to have to switch over to the pink controller. I probably should just have charged them earlier today, but metronome. Oh, don't. Just don't kill me. Thankfully, I don't have a quad weakness, so it's fine. Excuse me. And Moltres is putting in the work, though. Putting in the work. Oh, you're a ghost type. You're not. You just happen to have Shadow Ball. Weird. That is weird. Suspicious, even. Gastrodon. I would have been happy with him. We've only seen like aquatic creatures down on this floor. Oh. I'm nervous about doing battles here, but we should be. Hey, Riley heals us up too, so I'm not really too bothered by it. I feel like whenever you have these like trainers that follow alongside you, I think you're always required to do like a couple of double battles. Okay, so he's got a Tangrowth with him. Oh, okay. I'm gonna fly here. Draco Meteor misses. Wow, they both targeted down my Dragonite. Well, I was hoping that Night Slash would have just killed, so I would have just targeted the Gardevoir there, but sure. There's Sky Attack. We start Rotom, Mo. I'm just gonna fly again. Frick. That should do a lot. Oh no, isn't Sky Attack physical? That was a crit. So it definitely is physical. Ugh. I'm just surprised with how much work Dragonite is putting in without having stab. Like, that's actually pretty incredible when you think about it. I mean, it's a pseudo. It has like 134 physical attack or something like that. Base physical attack. There's a small part of me that thought about like, hey, you should probably Just go to bed for tonight and then stream on Sunday instead. Then I thought about it. I was like, no. Let's just stream today. Because even if it's a short stream, it's fine. And I would like to stick to the schedule as best as I can. Because then it's like, at that point, why do you have an off day if you just like, oh, I can just stream on that day instead? Now, have your off day be an off day. Have it be a day where you disconnect from what is happening with what you do with your job. I'm low-key pissed that Slackoff was down here and I didn't get it as an encounter. But let's be real, would I have known Slackoff was down here? No, it would have been sheer coincidence. I also would have had to... not be in this partnership with Riley. Luxury ball. I actually wouldn't mind if we got a repel right now. I don't know if I have any in my bag, just... I have a regular one. I'll use it. Not really gonna matter too much, but... Gotcha berry. Okay. Okay. Dialga and Hypno. I'm gonna fly because I think I'm the fastest thing on the field. Oh, don't tell me you're a ground type, buddy. If you are a ground type, I do need to kill you where you stand. Damage. Damage. Look at that. I'm gonna Leaf Blade just to see if he's ground or not. That didn't tell me anything. And he's got a Citrus Berry. Optimal, but... does take recoil. Lower my special attack. That's fine. I don't have any special attacks on this Dragonite anyways, so doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Didn't you just kill him? Yeah, I need the Tangrowth to stay alive this whole battle, because if he doesn't, and I'm caught in a scenario where it's 2v1, that could be really, really bad. And obviously you guys are seeing now, it's like, this is where the game is going to get tough, because we're going to be fighting fully evolved stuff. Is it looking tough right now with me eating up everything with Dragonite? Not really, but I still don't want to be in a scenario where I'm stuck like this. Because I don't think they technically have more than just the one mon that they usually have with them. When you battle them later on in the game, they'll have a full team, but right now, no. True. I think I knew that Chimecho was a type. I knew that he was a type. That was a crit. Okay. And Signal Beam takes you out. That's kind of fine. As long as I don't miss Cross Chop here on this Chimecho. You're stealing something else, but you're dead, so it doesn't matter. Signal Beam. Don't get confused. Thank you. Yeah, Dragonite's going kind of crazy right now. And that shouldn't be a surprise to anybody because it's a pseudo, but like, no stab. No stab moves, and I'm going this crazy. Spore. Do the damn thing. The damn thing. I don't have any more. Make sure I'm keeping my eyes. Personberry. Raichu prevents escape the Shadow Tag. You know how I feel about that? Fluffy Tail. I didn't even think about that. Pretty sure that happened when I had an encounter earlier in the series. I used a Poketoy or something like that to get away. Smeargle. So both Raichu and Smeargle have Shadow Tag. Crazy. Dual Masquerain. I'm like 99% sure I have uncovered the armor fossil in this game. I can use that as a token encounter if I want to try to get lucky down here and run into that Slackoth again. I think I'd rather do it when Riley's not here, if at all possible. Cloudplume and Tentacruel. 46. What level did I say this next gym was going to be? In terms of ace, was it 49? Yeah, I think it did say 49. So I guess 46 isn't that crazy. I'm actually more so surprised that we have technically a full team. Regular. More so surprised that we have like a full team basically, and half of them are already at the next gym leader's ace. When we battled Crash, we had like only one Mon at his ace, which again, level doesn't necessarily dictate you're gonna win, right? But it does help increase your chances of winning, obviously. Ugh. Okay, so Outrage from Vileplume shouldn't do too much. Yeah. That one just gone, which doesn't really affect me at all. I'm already gonna probably be the fastest thing on the field. I just can't have you fake me out, okay? Muddy Water. It's faster. That also did nothing. Okay. I guess I'll go for a Leaf Blade, just on the off chance that he is a water type. Because he keeps going for Muddy Water. Okay. I don't know what typing he is. He just kept going for Muddy Water. Vileplume goes for Outrage again. Still the first one on the other person's side. Oh, you were weak to flying this whole time. I totally would have guessed that. 50. I didn't battle those karate people. I don't think I did. Elements. I think you had an ice type move the last time, so I'm gonna assume that your ice deduction skills are immaculate. Top tier, if you will. Curious to see how much EXP I actually got with Sudheya. Over halfway of level 50. That's crazy. But I mean, that's what happens when you do these team of 6 battles. And it's more of a cheat code here because I'm still getting all the experience on my Mon, even though... Awesome. Yeah, I didn't battle these guys. I totally came over this way when I was grabbing the item with the intent of battling them. And just didn't. But I'm telling you guys, my brain is off right now. They only had 2 Mons, so... Gross Indo Kitty. What typing is this guy? Steel type, apparently. Why are we picking on my Flygon? Why are we picking on my Flygon? Octazooka misses? That's fine. I needed that to kill. Mirror Shot or Octazooka didn't do that much. However, I'm not going to be an idiot and risk my Flygon here. Yeah, I wasn't risking that. It didn't do any damage, yeah, but like wasn't worth the risk either. All right, let's see if Flamethrower would have done more than Shadow Punch. Considering it's super effective, yes it would. Wonder what typing he would have been. Feeling something else. What's my special attack? I know it just popped up on the screen. I was not paying attention. 99. Only a 4-point difference off my physical. How do I feel about that? I'm going up this way. I don't be over here. Our token here. About these guys, I need to come back this way anyways to get the egg from Riley. So. Okay, so Nidoking and Miltank. The Nidoking. Hey, can we stop like focusing on my guy and not, you know, go for the Tangrowth. No shot you have the Akaberry. I'm just holding a Bright Powder. One of them is holding a Bright Powder right now. I know this is risky if the Miltank decides to go for a different attack, but he gone? All right, Octillery, I don't really like you being here, to be honest. Hopefully Riley is smart enough to bully down one side. I don't know if he's going to be able to, though. He sets up one more Tailwind for me. I appreciate you. Back order? Yeah. Oh, this is where things can go so wrong for us. Because essentially I gotta do a... I have my full team, obviously, but I gotta take down 5 Mons in a 2v1 scenario here. So, I'm gonna Flamethrower this Octillery, because I'm gonna assume that he's a bug type. Doesn't appear to be a bug type, but he does have color change. And now this Miltank went for Magma Storm, which is going to leave me locked in. He's going to go for Sand Attack, which that's fine. because now that I know this Octillery has color change, I can Shadow Punch it. Do a decent amount of damage. And missile. Okay, this Miltank doesn't have anything to really hit me with, so another reason to keep it around. Because it can't really hurt. Tailwind is gone. This Miltank might outspeed me now, which is, you know, it's whatever. We saw Magma Storm doesn't do any damage to us. Okay, misses, and I was freed. Okay, I'm trying to think of what we have on our Dragonite. Do I just switch? I'm trying to think if switching is the optimal play here. I mean, Mewtwo... I don't know if Mewtwo is the switch. Rhea might actually be the switch here. Dab Bite goes crazy. I think I just go for Dragon Claw. You were pretty damn close to killing them. That was actually kind of impressive. Okay, Rock Slide. Get the flinch on the Miltank, that'd be sick. Magma Storm? Okay. That's chip damage over time. Is it gonna still do chip damage if I kill this Miltank? I think once the Miltank dies, it goes away. Yes, it does. Okay. Cloyster. You know what? There's a part of my brain. Send it, right? We send it. I have adaptability. This guy has no special defense. Do we run it back? Do we send it again? Absolutely. We send it again. I could see Aggron actually taking this, though. Not a critical hit, though. I'm telling you, Priya... This is a monster. Like, I am so thoroughly impressed with how much work Insert has done in this series. I love it. All right, so we're gonna go back to Candlelife City. We need to deposit off. I guess I could come back, get the egg, and then do the token encounter then. I think that would probably make them. Got a cleanse tag. Must speed up getting back. A moment though. Put Teefs in the Teef for right now. Excuse me. Holy. Olive Garden fighting back. Oh, let's actually check out our Marshtomp while we're here. We can actually evolve this guy immediately if we want to. Modest nature with shed skin. That's a little unfortunate because Swampert's more physical. I know it's a starter, so you can kind of run your starter physical or special, but Swampert's more of a physical. I can probably say, though, he probably has a special attack stat of at least 80 or 85. Like, it's not going to be terrible. It's just not going to be desirable. Gotta get back as fast. Oh, that's the wrong way. Wrong way. Mantike. Go away. Bustle. Go away. Mantike. Go away. Growlithe. I have not seen that slack off the second time. Aeron. Yeah, I have not seen that slack off the second time. I've only seen him the one time. I will, in fact, take the egg. As long as this egg is not as bad as the first one we got in this game, I think it'll be alright. Alright, we are going to call our token encounter for the armor fossil that we picked up. So wherever that is, good. Trash it. Reason why we're trashing the armor fossil is because we have already uncovered this fossil in this run. And I don't remember what it was. I just remember it by the name. So we have definitely done this fossil before. So our token encounter will be whatever we encounter right now, barring it being dupes. And it's a Raichu. I'm not really upset with Raichu. Not the most exciting thing to use, but if it has a good ability and a good typing, well, and good moves, or I can just kill it in one hit. That's always an option too. So I'm glad I got to get that token. It was literally only because we got a crit. Take my damn hit. I would love a counter for how many times that's happened in my Nuzlocking history, but nobody's got enough time to sit down and watch all my stuff. And if they do, I appreciate you greatly. It's a lot of stuff that you gotta sift through. Okay, so it says this doesn't seem close to hatching. So if I know anything about anything, the most opportune place to quickly hatch this egg in a reasonable amount of time is going to be this stretch here, on this straightaway installation down, because of the bike things are the way that they're lined up. So go ahead and hop on our bike. There's the path, and then we're just going to do this until we hatch the egg. If we can guess whatever mon is inside the egg before it hatches, we'll nickname it after you. It's not a legendary, which is fine with me. I don't care. I would rather it be something that I would want to use or is powerful enough for me. If it's not hatched by like 9:15, I'm gonna think that something's cursed about this egg. I do think, however, it does spoil what the egg is when it does the O and the like the animation screen, so maybe I just don't look over there. I just look over here where the game is on my screen. There we go. Alright. No looking over here. I'm going to put my hand up so I can't see my layout because I'm leaning back like this. Yeah, that's species. No, that's not even species. That's Dupe's Claws. Pretty sure this thing is fire and ice type. I think I would rather use this as a token. Oh no, it's a static. I can't do that. Well, the fossils are technically statics as well, aren't they? But I've also said in past, like, if your static happens to be something that you have gotten before, then that's just unfortunate luck. And that is technically going to be the case here. Now, Fire and Ice I think is a cool typing. I don't know if it's good. It does have a lot of weaknesses. Well, it does have a lot of weaknesses. How weak to Fire is weak to rock. Water. Ice would be weak. Fire anymore. Heal. Rock, because we got the quad weak. Ground. Fighting. So it has 4 weaknesses. 4 weaknesses, and one of them is a quad weakness. So it's not good. It's not good. Especially for a bulky mod. Like, if it was offensive Fire Ice, then yeah. Galarian Darmanitan works as a Fire Ice type because of his offense. He's going in there to beat some ass and not taking a hit. Oh, I was so confused. I forgot that he was level 38, so like he was gonna evolve immediately because Stars evolve at 36. I was just expecting like, oh, he's gonna fully evolve at 40. Also, learn curiosity. What typing did you turn into? Dark. I mean, I only have 2 weaknesses. And I technically don't share any weaknesses with my Dragonite. So there isn't really a problem if I decide to add this to the team. Which, to be honest, I feel like I would rather have Swampert on the team than Wailord, because I already have a Psychic type. And you might be like, well, Tristan, you have 2 Dark types. I just said why. Okay for me to have 2 Dark types. I don't have. Oh. Say that we are better off Swampert here. I don't think I have any Dark type moves for him to learn. I do not, but I can teach Surf. I will do that because I don't need Gyro Ball. And even if he's a mixed Swampert, that's fine. That is absolutely fine if he's... Wait, whoa. How long have I had this Psybeam TM? I don't know how long I've had the Psybeam TM, or if I've never checked if Mewtwo could learn it. If I haven't checked, I'm a dumbass. Also, I just saw that Confusion's base power was 50, so that definitely had a buff, because I don't think Confusion's been 50. I think it's been 40. But now I have Asking You Shall Receive a better Psychic type move. Had to look in your freaking M bag, you dummy. Alright, so it's time for the gym. So I think what's going to happen for today is we're going to beat the gym. I think we're going to do the 2 lakes stuff, and then we'll save traveling to Snow Point City for the... Because you guys got to realize I have the gym leader here, which is going to have a team of 6. But then you have the 2 admin battles at the lakes that are also going to have teams. So I feel like it would be smart for me to stop after doing those battles. A lot of critical hits. Got a Black Sludge. Oh, you're a poison type, I see. Gotta lock in the win. I am always locked. I'm always locked. Trust me, if you saw my champions portion of Free Time Friday last night, whew, I think I only lost 2 battles in that entire like 2 hours that I did champion. And I did a lot of battles. Have you seen what typing you are in this game? I don't know if I have or not. Because I keep, like, transporting myself back to my previous series, because that was also an extreme randomizer. And I was like, oh, Venusaur, he's Dragon Electric. No, he's not. He is not Dragon Electric, because this is a whole different game. And I don't have the modding capabilities to do something like that. But I should feel fairly confident going into this gym, just based around the fact that I have half my team already at 50. And I feel like I have a pretty good team. That's a lot. So you are a normal type. Like bomb? Normal and ground? No way you're rocking the chapel. I would have killed him. I would have killed him. Accuracy? I should be fine. Apparently not. One accuracy drop makes my 100% accurate move not accurate anymore, apparently. Dark type. So he's went for Boomerang and Mud Bomb. I don't think Maverick. I can't switch into Maverick. Contractually obligated to not do that. The Psybeam's base power is 60, right? So I'm not getting that much more of a buff, but I am. This is, again, I didn't know Confused was 50 base power in this, or in Gen 9 rather, I should say. I thought it was 40. Can you imagine the freaking OSHA violation this gymnasium would have, and how you have to navigate through here? Like, so unbelievably reckless. How do we keep going for Weather Ball on my Flygon for turn? Poison. I feel like he's not just pure poison. Articuno. I don't stand here. I think we fight Bird with Bird. I think I'm gonna go for Revenge just to kind of scout and see. Grudge. Okay, so you are a Ghost type. And he has counter. I'm glad. I'm glad though. That. I feel like I should just go for Icicle Spear. So, like, of all the moves that I'd want him to take away off my moveset, probably gonna be the one that I don't see myself clicking a whole lot. Rose Raid. I didn't heal my Flygon, did I? Oop. I think I outspeed. I'm just gonna yoink. Get out. And we'll go into our guy.
Who would have thought? Ever since the Pokemon Y Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke we did for Free Time Friday, that Mewtwo would become such a staple across our series that we've done. I think the only time that we hadn't gotten a Mewtwo in a series would have been our last series, actually. But we had him in Ultra Sun. We had him in Y. We had him here. Like, it's crazy how much he has shown up in our recent series. And he got dubbed the name Wee Woo from Nicole, because it was Mega Mewtwo Y when we got him. So yeah, I think Swampert's gonna be the only one that really benefits off of this level checkpoint, because everybody else is practically there. I think you might be the last person to battle. If you're not the last person to battle before the gym leader, there's one more person. Oh, show. I don't know what typing you are. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. Not Ghost. Yeah, he might be Ghost. And you get the Omni boost from Ominous Wind, so I definitely switch. Should be able to eat this. I mean, he is +1. If that's stab. Oh. I have no PP, it's fine. Mantine. Right, exact opposite of Aggron. I do wish Mantine was a little bit better. Like, I feel like its stats are so abysmal. Honestly, I feel like 140 special defense, but I wish it was better. Landing double zap cannons back to back with no like lock on is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie to you. Not going to lie to you. Also. Stone Edge. Effective. Did a little bit more than I thought, so that could be stab for him. Go. There we go. All right, Byron. Go ahead and save my game real quick. Always good to save your game. We've been playing for 22 hours. You know what? That's got to be because of speed up. That's got to be why that number is so high. Because I feel like we've made generally pretty good ground. So yeah, that's got to be because of the speed up button. All right, Crystal. What you got? Robopass. It's actually kind of fitting, not gonna lie to you. 44. Is that right? Accurate? I have no idea. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a flamethrower because I have a hunch that this Robopass was a steel type. I don't expect this to kill at all. That was a critical hit, too. And that wasn't even Focus Sash. He actually just lived on one. Wait a minute, wait a minute. You're telling me a crit almost one-shot him. And now that he ate a berry, did that berry give him +2? Because crits do double damage, right? So take half away from what we did. That should have put him at half HP. Special defense. I don't think... I don't know. My math is feeling like it's not mathing right now. I can't switch either because... Well, no, I got Baton Pass. Not true. I actually might need to Baton Pass out. Because he is a problem right now. The nice thing is I can kind of gauge off of my special attacks here. So 103 on Flygon versus how much I'm immune. 181 with Mud Bomb. I think Mud Bomb... Get too far ahead of myself. There's Flamethrower and then there's Mud Bomb. I think we might actually have a decent chance of potentially knocking this thing out from this range. And even if we don't, I'd rather be in with Mewtwo than Flygon, right? Because I should eat up this Meteor Dash. I don't care if you're +1. You can't crit me either. It only does 40 damage. So that's perfectly fine. Beauty Fly. Ball. I mean, eat my words here by making fun of Butterfly, but it is still beautiful today. Grumpy. I feel like if you're sending this thing out, it has to be like a Dark or a Ghost type. So with that information, let's go to our Dragonite. It is in fact Ghost. Glad we learned that now. He went for Doom Desire. So that could hurt. Could hurt. I don't know who to go into. I don't think there is a right switch except for Pincer. And that's hoping like I don't get hit by a special attack here. Went for Doom Desire again. That's fine. I don't know if Dragon Claw is gonna one-shot. Definitely is one-shot. Steel type. This is stab. Okay, actually didn't do as much as I thought it would. And I think that damage that I did to him just now, yeah, that wasn't a crit, so made the right call there. Imbi Palm. I don't remember what typing Imbi Palm was. $46, okay. Definitely not the ace. Critical hit, knocks it out. Numeral. I would not be mad if this is the ace. I would not be upset if this is the ace. Might be a dark type. I don't know if you guys could see my face from all the way back here because I'm leaning back super far. I'm so unbelievably tired of losing my Mons in the most whack ways possible. Because that was going to be the only way that Of course, man. He actually had such a cool typing, too. Like, yeah, it had a lot of weaknesses, whatever, but he had a cool typing. Now it means nothing. So he was weak to bug, but he was not weak to fighting. I don't know who the switch is here, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna heal again. Wait, he was weak to bug, right? That means I could go into Flygon. That way, if he does decide to heal, which he does, yeah, we do just slightly over half, so all right. Just gotta shake it off. Just got to shake it off. Time Echo. This is the ace. This is an interesting ace you got here. I will say that much. You're not. You had steel type moves. Did you not? I have no reads on what typing this guy is. He's going for water gun right now. I don't know what he is. I genuinely don't know. Worry Seed? Okay, so you take away my battle armor, which
sucks, but I don't think it's gonna be a factor in this last attack. So we made it out. Unfortunately, we did have a casualty. $49 is the new level checkpoint, which is good for us. Good. Look, yeah, no thanks. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't even know who I want to add. I mean, I could put the Wailord back on. Give me another psychic type though, and then well, I wouldn't have a bad bug weakness. I wouldn't have a bad bug weak. I have 2 months that are weak to bug. I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is when it comes to putting on a new person. I could. Not like I have bad options, right? You. Electric Psychic. I know. Normal Ice. No. Dragon. Dragon. Water. No, you're bad. Dark. We already have. Ground Dragon. Already have Dragon. Normal. Ground. But potentially see what you. Wait, electric. I don't have an electric type. Flying grass, no. Rock, you have normalized. Psychic fire, fire ice. I might just put the Wailord back on it. Not ideal, really, but I don't really have. I don't have that great of options. I kind of said that. I don't know what I was saying. I got caught off guard because there was something I had to just time out real quick. Right, let's go ahead and rare candy our Mons up to the new level checkpoint, which is 49. Hopefully, we can get some stab moves on our guys that are getting leveled up here. Sandstorm, that's not stab. Ask for stab and you give me the exact opposite. Roleplay? Maverick. Please. Please. I'm gonna go and buy some hyper potions because I only have like 4 left. So they need more. 21 of them, so we're at a nice even 25, even though that's an odd number. Nice, well-rounded 25, we'll say. All right, let's head our way over to Lake Valor. Try to get Flygon up to 50, and maybe Wailord, maybe Swampert. I don't know who I want to level up next. Beat up. I do wish sometimes. I understand why they didn't implement until later. Battle? Clearly not. He stared right at me and he just didn't. Why are the frames dropping? The frame rate was like dropping when we were walking down the stairs. Bizarre. Alright, Clefable, we know you are an ice type because we used to have one of you. So hold this flamethrower. Nidoqueen. Ooh, this will actually get us some good information to see what Nidoqueen is. I feel like I've never seen Nidoqueen's sprite in Platinum. I feel like I've never seen Nidoqueen's sprite in Platinum. So it appears to be a bug type, which, do I want a bug type in place of a psychic and fire type? Well, it could be bug. It could just be something that's weak to fire, which could be steel. Which I don't have a steel type. Also, it having flame body as a ability is actually kind of cool with it being a Bulkymon. Alright. Just... And slash. I feel like I've seen... Have we seen a Sand Slash in this? Or have we caught a Sand Slash in this, rather? I don't think we have. Dragon Claw. I did a lot more than I thought I would, so that could be stab for him. That could be stab Dragon Claw for Sand Slash, because I think it would have done a little bit less if it wasn't stab. That's why I'm so scared to use Wailord, because he's just got so much HP, but his defenses are not that great. So, you know, here's hoping when we use Wailord, he doesn't die in the first battle that he's in. Got the Rowep Fairy. Kricketune. Let me not sleep on Kricketune, guys. Exploud. I guess this would be the time to let Leafs come in. I'm faster than him? Of course you're gonna go for Rock Blast. Just hit twice. Oh, listen. Wow. Surf! I find it hard to believe that a Wailord is faster than an X-Cloud. I find that hard to believe. But I guess I am 9 levels higher than him, so that would probably be the difference maker. I bet if we were both the same level, then I probably wouldn't be faster than him, but who knows? Can you mash him? Oh, you missed. I forgot I'm not a steel type. That is super effective though. If only I had bullet punch on this Swampert. That'd make his set even better than it already is. But to be fair, for a modest nature Swampert, I mean, one-shotting something not stab super effective is pretty delightful. It's pretty delightful. Not gonna overlook that. All right. Saturn.
Flareon. We were saying normal ground, right? We were saying normal ground for this. So I'm a lovely kid. I'm actually faster, which is, again, that's crazy to me that I'm faster than a Flareon.
What is my speed actually? Just out of curiosity. 79. That doesn't feel like I should be outspeeding much, but I guess it's not too slow either. Okie. You may heal. Oh, I just got a max roll. Or either that or the first surf we did was a min roll. Aggron. Okay, we just fought one of you. What did you go for? You were going for ghost type move. We're going for ghost type moves. So I need to hit you specially. I mean, Swampert should be the switch here. Because if he decides to go for ghost type moves, I should eat them up. I can't go for tri attack, so I have to go for surf, which is probably gonna do okay damage. Yeah, I would describe that as okay damage. Better than I actually thought it would be. Okay, gonna double hit again, which is fine with me. I think he's gonna heal here. No. All the admins healed. Yeah, I always thought all the admins healed. Rhyperior is coming out. Let Wailord come back in. Kind of sucks because the only thing I can really hit him with is Surf, but I can also try to go for a Lovely Kiss and put him to sleep. But I missed. And he's got Shadow Claw. Oh dear. Thankfully we lived. This is bad. Could be bad, I should say. Because I think my switch-in is Pinsir. And I have to go for Spatial Rend. Because Mewtwo doesn't want to eat a Shadow Claw. As much as it's not going to be able to crit me, I still think Rhyperior is going to be able to two-shot Mewtwo. Dragonite can't be a switch because I have only physical attacks. Swampert's too low. Flygon's part Ghost, so no, I have to... Perfect. Fine. As long as this does, like, over half, I'm chilling. But because we have adaptability and Rhyperior special defense is bad, it does half. I actually was expecting it to do a little bit more, believe it or not, but it did at least half. I can't complain there. Blastoise. We saw dark type moves on you, I think, the last time we fought you. I'm surprised I'm one-shotting things with non-stab attacks. Unless that's quad effective, which is possible. It could be quad effective. All right, Altaria. I know you are flying and grass. So do I want to switch into... No, I don't think I want to switch. I think I just want to end the battle quicker. This is his ace, by the way. Mimic. Gonna mimic the fly. You live. I was expecting it to live. Altaria doesn't have like the greatest defenses out there, but they aren't bad either.
Gonna hit me with a fly, which is stab for him. That did a lot more than I thought it would. I'm not even gonna front to you guys. That did half of my health.
Oh, and you decide to not go for... Wait, no, I'm faster there. Yeah, this is fine. As long as I don't miss. Yeah, we're good. Black Sludge, Delibird. Mr. Shady Penguin himself. I don't know, there's something about a Delibird being on the evil team of this game that feels unsettling. I don't know, he just seems like a guy that you would least expect to be on an evil team. I mean, that's like a lot of the mons that you fight in these like randomizers. All right, let's go back home and let's go talk to Mom. Mom's gonna get us into tip-top shape. Tell us to lock the fuck in. I actually need to be careful with using Surf in these battles because I am going to do these as double battles. Although it probably would be... Oh no, this first one I can't do in single battles. It's the next one up there I can do in single battle if I want to. Latios and Primeape. Oh, brother. I could just kill Primeape. I'm gonna lovely kiss the Latios. Meteor Mash this Primeape. Bone Meringue? Oh. I lived. I'm very happy that I lived, actually. Oh! And he didn't have a Focus Sash. That's twice now that's happened today. Where I've attacked something, gotten a crit, and they lived on a sliver. Yeah, I have to switch. I guess I'll surf.
Sure, Boomerang has a chance of missing too, but it's fine. It's a crit on me. Oh, I'm glad I switched. There's a small part of me that almost went Dragonite, and then I realized for a second, like, wait, if this is stab for him, which it does have the possibility, of course, because he's going for it multiple times in a row, then that would be a terrible switch, and I could potentially lose my Dragonite. Seeing as they got a crit just now, that would have happened if I switched into Dragonite. So, hindsight is 20/20, but my vision is not. Try to get a lava cookie to heal up burn here. I would like Maverick to stay on the field if possible. Honchkrow. Honchkrow was always one of those mons when I was very, very young. That kind of scared me a little bit because of how absurdly strong he was. And I was always like unable to figure out if he was fast or not. Obviously, I don't think he's as good nowadays, but in Gen 4, he was scary. Battle against Cyrus, he was a problem. Same with Weavile. I think Weavile is still a problem to many people to this day. Oh. What did the Rhyperior go for earlier? Shadow Claw, right? Like this. I don't like being in this predicament here, because I feel like I have to do the same thing where I let Priya come in. I mean, Priya's going to be 10 levels higher than what we're fighting against, right? So I should be okay, even if I click Surf. I don't think I can click Tri Attack, because if Rhyperior is a ghost, then it's not going to affect him. Yeah, I think I have to Surf. Because I imagine that the surf damage that I do here, on top of potential spatial run damage should be enough to kill Rhyperior. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Get a shell bell. That's fine. You have a lefty. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna spatial rend. I'm gonna surf again. Special defense drop. Okay, that could be problematic. Maybe. Okay, the crit there is huge. Another crit. All right, Maverick's level 50. Relicanth. And Ariados. Okay, so we know Ariados is a dark type, so that's perfectly fine with me. I have a weird feeling that Relicanth is a dragon type, so I'm gonna spatial run that guy. I had a weird feeling that he was a dragon type in this. I know in our last series he was dragon electric, but I have a feeling that he is dragon type in this, and I missed. That is not an optimal turn, if I do say so. I'm gonna brick break this Ariados, and I guess I'll use a Hyper Potion. It doesn't hurt us to use a Hyper Potion, I don't think. I don't know if a brick break is gonna kill an Ariados in one hit, with it not being stab. It still is. Pincer's still got a good amount of attack, and it's Ariados at the end of the day. I guess we'll go for Tri Attack, because I don't want to click Surf over and over again. Even though Surf is probably stronger than Tri Attack, because I think Tri Attack's like base 80. Might be enough to kill. It is. Okay. I'm surprised how many times I've had to click Spatial Rend with Pinsir, who has no special attack, but yet it's like one of my best options to save my butt. All right, Mars. Don't think I have forgot or forgiven you for what you did earlier on in this series to me with that that Moltres you had. All right, we got ourselves a Tentacruel. I'm gonna go ahead and just launch off a Flame Wheel because it's stab. It's hitting on the physical side. It's not bad damage. When you truthfully think about how strong of a move Flame Wheel is, that is not bad damage. I could also be lovely kissing this thing to put it to sleep so I can actually act freely, but I think we'll be okay. Not enough to kill, but that's okay because we got Shadow Sneak. Pidgeot. I don't remember what typing you were, Pidgeot. Do not remember what typing this guy was. Damn. All right, you get the Omni Boost, which is not great, but it doesn't matter really either because Okay, that was a crit. I'm glad that was actually a crit, because if that wasn't, I was gonna be scared shitless otherwise. All right, Marowak. That did nothing. Now it's not stab, but that did nothing. That did way less than I thought it would do. Okay, Brave Bird. Obviously, live. Masquerade. I feel like this team is terrible. Like, I'm not trying to jinx myself and have her send to the legendary again, but like, I feel like her team is terrible. All right, Growl. I might go for Shadow Punch again, just to see if he has any attacking moves. No. All right, I guess we'll just knock it out with a Flamethrower. As long as Flamethrower is not resisted, that is. Should have just went for it the whole time, because it was super effective. Alakazam, ooh. Oh my gosh, what typing were you? Oh my god, we just got, we have him. He's in our PC. What was he? I feel like he's like a grass type of some degree. Excuse me. I think he's a grass type to some degree. I don't remember what though. This is our ace as well. We gotta be careful here. Worry Seed. Okay, that gives me Insomnia. I don't remember what my ability was beforehand, so probably a good thing. Luck Buzz does that much. Excuse me. I don't think that gets him out of range, or I don't think that gets him out of range. I think he still dies here. Yeah. Chuckle? Alright. This is actually gonna be annoying to fight. Because if you don't know what typing Shuckle is, then he's just gonna sit there forever and eat your hits forever. That did more than I thought it would. Gonna keep it very real. All right, so that's all the lake stuff done. I really don't want to go to the point today. I think call it. If it's a short stream today, that's fine. We can do all the Snow Point City stuff next time. Monday. Mondays, am I right? Let's go ahead and fly to Celestic Town, so that way we can start the next stream there. Go ahead and heal up. And we're gonna go ahead and call it for stream today. So if you guys did enjoy tonight's stream, make sure you show your support by clicking that like button over on the YouTube and subscribing as well. And if you're over on Twitch, dropping a follow would be greatly appreciated as well. I know we didn't have I don't think anybody really showed up on Twitch today, which is that's fine. It's late Saturday. I expect people to be out and doing stuff. But yeah, if we can get some support, that would be sick, nasty. It's free. I mean, I'm suggesting the free stuff to you. I mean, I think eventually, if you want to, I don't want to say necessarily give me money, because I don't like looking at it that way. But if you want to support in that regard, that's what we're trying to work towards right now, is getting something like that, because that would be pretty cool. Trying to hit the goal of 500 subs on YouTube, trying to hit the goal of 100 followers on Twitch. We're also trying to hit 1,000 on the TikToks, so please make sure you follow those socials down in the description below or in the chats if you guys are watching over on YouTube. We should be back with Platinum on Monday. It'll probably be like a later afternoon stream, because your boy's got to go to the doctor, do his physical, yearly physical. He's got to get a yearly checkup. So that's like in the middle of the day on Monday. So not necessarily the most fun thing to do, but gotta do it. Right. So that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, I expect to stream later on in the afternoon, maybe like early evening Monday, where we're going to make our way to Snow Point City, do the 7th gym, probably do all the Team Galactic stuff as well. Obviously that has to happen if we survive, right? Like, it won't happen any other way. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed tonight's stream, make sure you show your support by clicking that like button, subscribing, following on Twitch like I mentioned, and yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. And we'll see you guys Monday.